Gratitude is more than a polite gesture or a feel-good emotion. It's a powerful force that transforms your energy and realigns your entire life with abundance. When you feel genuinely thankful, you shift into a mental state that attracts more of what you want. Gratitude is the frequency of receiving. Think of it like tuning a radio. If you're set to a station of worrying, frustration, or lack, you'll keep receiving more of the same. But when you switch to a signal of appreciation even for the small things, you begin connecting with the flow of prosperity that's already all around you. This isn't about pretending things are perfect. It's about recognizing what is working right now. It's about honoring what you have, so the universe knows you're ready to handle more. Gratitude tells life, I see the good, I'm open to more. The most successful people aren't just goal-driven, they're grateful. They understand that gratitude doesn't come after you receive something. It's what you offer before the results show up, and that offering makes all the difference. Because the moment you choose gratitude, you're no longer waiting for abundance to arrive, you're already living in it. And that, right there, is the beginning of real wealth. Many people are doing all the right things, they're working hard, setting goals, and staying busy. But what they don't realize is that their internal attitude might be cutting off the very blessings they're trying to attract. The hidden culprit, a lack of genuine gratitude. It's easy to fall into a habit of focusing on what's missing, complaining about delays, comparing yourself to others, or feeling like you should be further ahead are all signs of mental resistance. These thoughts carry a frequency of lack, and that energy creates invisible barriers between you and the abundance that's trying to reach you. The universe responds not just to your words or actions, but to the emotions behind them. When your dominant feeling is frustration, you unknowingly push away the very opportunities you're hoping to receive. That's why gratitude isn't optional, it's essential. Gratitude dissolves resistance, it softens impatience. It shifts your perspective from what's absent to what's already present. And in doing so, it opens the door for more. To let blessings in, stop fixating on what you don't have. Start recognizing what's already unfolding. Because the moment you begin to appreciate where you are, life responds by giving you even more to appreciate. Gratitude is not just a good habit, it's a direct line to the creative force that shapes everything in existence. When you express sincere appreciation, you're doing more than being polite. You're actively aligning yourself with the very intelligence that brings ideas, wealth, and opportunities into form. This creative power, sometimes called source, spirit, or universal mind, responds most clearly when your energy is in harmony with it. Gratitude creates that harmony. It places you in sync with the frequency of creation, allowing you to participate in shaping your own reality instead of simply reacting to it. When you're grateful, you're not begging or pleading, you're acknowledging the presence of something bigger and trusting that it's already working in your favor. That trust builds a stronger connection to the flow of abundance, making you more receptive and more magnetic to the results you desire. Gratitude transforms your mindset from separation to connection. It moves you from a powerless place of hoping to an empowered place of knowing. And once that connection is made, you stop trying to force outcomes and start allowing them to unfold with ease. Because when you feel connected to the source of all things, you no longer question whether what you want is coming. You simply welcome it. Gratitude doesn't just feel good, it activates one of the most powerful spiritual laws there is, the law of increase. This law states that whatever you consistently appreciate and give thanks for will expand. In other words, what you bless, grows. When you're grateful for what you have, even if it's small, you send out a message to the universe, I value this. I'm ready for more. That signal is like a magnet, it draws in greater levels of whatever you're appreciating, whether it's money, health, opportunities, or support. On the other hand, when you dwell on what you lack, you reinforce the energy of lack. The universe reflects that vibration right back to you: more delays, more limitations, more reasons to feel stuck. Gratitude flips that pattern and opens the path for expansion. Every moment of gratitude is like watering the seeds of your future success. You may not see the growth instantly, but beneath the surface, something is always happening. Keep watering. Keep giving thanks. The more you recognize and affirm the good that already exists, the more the good in your life begins to multiply naturally, consistently, and often in unexpected ways. Gratitude is the emotional engine that powers the law of attraction. While thoughts are important, it's your feelings that send the strongest signal to the universe. And among all emotional frequencies, gratitude is one of the most powerful and magnetic. When you feel genuine appreciation for your life even before your desires have fully manifested, you're creating an energetic match to the reality you want to experience. Gratitude tells the universe, I already feel what it's like to have it. That vibration pulls your desire closer, because you're no longer in a state of wanting, you're in a state of receiving. This is why simply visualizing or thinking positively isn't enough. If your heart is still filled with doubt, impatience, or frustration, you're not in true alignment. But when you shift into gratitude, everything changes. You're no longer sending out signals of lack, you're broadcasting abundance. The law of attraction isn't activated by desperation, it's activated by emotional congruence. Gratitude brings your inner state into harmony with your goal. It closes the gap between where you are and where you want to be, not by force, but by flow. Gratitude doesn't wait for results, it invites them. Gratitude isn't something that always comes naturally, especially when life feels chaotic, uncertain, or unfair. But the truth is, gratitude is a skill, and like any skill, it can be strengthened with practice and intention. Your mind is wired to focus on problems. It's constantly scanning for what's wrong, what's missing, and what might go wrong next. That survival instinct served us in the past, but today it often sabotages our peace and prosperity. To rewire that instinct, you need to consciously redirect your attention. Start by catching yourself in moments of complaint or negativity. Don't judge it, just shift it. Ask, what can I appreciate right now? It might be something small, a hot cup of coffee, a peaceful moment, or simply the fact that you're breathing. Train your awareness to notice what's working. You can also build structure around your gratitude practice. Journal every morning, speak thanks aloud during your day, or reflect before sleep. The key is consistency. The more you do it, the more natural it becomes. Over time, your mind starts looking for what's good automatically. That shift doesn't just make you feel better, it creates a fertile space where abundance, clarity, and new opportunities can grow. True gratitude isn't about celebrating only when things go your way. In fact, the most transformative kind of gratitude is the kind you practice before your reality reflects your desires. It's easy to say thank you after something amazing happens. But real power lies in giving thanks before the breakthrough. Gratitude that transcends circumstance sends a bold message to the universe. I trust the process. It shows faith not just in outcomes, but in the unfolding of life itself. You're saying, even if I don't see it yet, I believe it's already on its way. This kind of gratitude is creative, not reactive. It's an act of choosing alignment over anxiety. And when you can feel grateful in advance, you bridge the gap between your current situation and your vision of what's coming. Think of it like tuning your heart to the frequency of your future. The more consistently you do it, the faster life aligns with your inner state. You stop depending on evidence and start creating it from within. Gratitude in the middle of uncertainty is not denial, it's mastery. Because the one who can give thanks before the blessing arrives is the one who's ready to receive it fully. Gratitude isn't just a positive emotion, it's evidence of deep, unwavering faith. When you express thanks for something you haven't yet received, you're demonstrating a powerful belief that it already exists in the unseen and that it's on its way to you. This kind of gratitude says, I know it's done, even if I can't touch it yet. It's not wishful thinking, it's spiritual certainty. And that certainty speeds up the manifestation process because it aligns your vibration with the end result rather than the current conditions. Faith without gratitude is incomplete. You can say you believe, but if you're still filled with doubt, hesitation, or fear, that energy will block your receiving. Gratitude proves your belief. It tells the universe, I trust you. I release control. I'm open. In this way, gratitude becomes both the sign of belief and the key to receiving. It's the emotional signature of someone who understands that everything is already working in their favor even if the results haven't arrived yet. When you give thanks for what's unseen, you pull it closer. That's not fantasy, that's faith in motion. And gratitude is how you keep that motion alive. Gratitude becomes most powerful when it's part of your daily rhythm, not just an occasional reaction, but a consistent practice. When you start each day with appreciation, you set the tone for how the rest of your day will unfold. Your energy shifts, your focus sharpens, and you begin attracting more of what matches that frequency. It doesn't have to be complicated. Spend a few minutes each morning writing down what you're thankful for. Feel it, don't just list it. The emotional connection is what activates the manifestation process. Throughout the day, look for small moments to acknowledge and appreciate, no matter how ordinary. At night, reflect again. What showed up today that you're grateful for? This habit rewires your mind to seek abundance, not lack. Gratitude, practiced consistently, becomes a magnet. The more you use it, the more naturally it works. It's not a ritual, it's a lifestyle of attracting more by appreciating what already is. If there's one truth to carry with you, it's this: gratitude is the doorway through which all abundance enters. It's not just something you do after life gives you something, it's what causes life to give you more. Gratitude is the signal that tells the universe, I'm aligned, I'm open, I'm ready. So many people chase success, wealth, or peace thinking those things will finally make them feel grateful. But the formula works in reverse. When you choose to be grateful now, even with what little you may have, you unlock the flow of more. It's not forced, it's not begged for. It arrives because your energy invites it in. Gratitude is what stabilizes your faith, strengthens your mindset, and turns simple moments into miracles. It's a practice, a perspective, and most of all, a power. As you move forward in your journey to wealth and fulfillment, make gratitude your foundation. Don't just visit it when things go well, live in it daily. Because the more you express it, the more you become a magnet for the very things you once hoped for. Gratitude doesn't just change your mood, it changes your world. Thinkers of wealth apply this channel knowledge to transform for the better their lives. Let your enjoy be in the channel as a form of gratitude so that more good things are added on your journey. See you soon. Thanks.